everyone. Merrick's here, bringing you another stream. This one is Thursday's stream, 11/3 November. Getting started about 8 minutes later than normal. Running behind, so my my feng shui is all off, which is weird for me. So we'll see. You know, people still come in and all that. Social out. Really, it's just me tagging my Discord server. You know, nothing too exciting. I was gonna do probably some desktop stuff today. I did not get that set up because I'm running late. I actually haven't even ate lunch yet, so I'm a little bit hungry. So I'm probably gonna be snacking on some string cheese during this. Hey, Sensei, how are you? What's up, Mid Carter? How are you guys? Hope you're having a good day. Happy Thursday. Happy Chaotic Powerhouse Shards Day. Oh, Donjay decided to show up today, huh? Nice of you, sir. Thought I was gonna have to go to KSMA to get some attention from you. Jeez. I'm echoing? Oh. There, it's fixed now. Thank you. You do deserve that. Should be fixed now anyway. Rude, sir. Rude. I didn't think you loved me anymore. I really didn't, you know? Yeah, it'll be good now. So the other microphone was a solid red, which meant it was on, so the cat bumped it. We're good. It wasn't very oozy of you, no. But it's fine. I understand. I will be the Sammy to your J. You know? So Faction Feud lineup is up. What do you guys think about these line bonuses? What's up, Viking? How are you, buddy? Mr. Robinson. Unique win, 150k isn't bad. Southside, what's good, my man? You're rocking the honorary ooze shirt? That's awesome. I need to get one of those. Goldie, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream, Goldie? I am late. And it's weird for me when my routine is switched, since it's almost always the same. Really weird for me. Hey, Crazy Dina. How are you? What's up, Cody? How are you, man? Hey, Moshmo. How's the momos? Say hi. I missed you today. Oh, boy. Okay, there's no camera. You don't need to run. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, thank you for the biddies, Racer. How are you? I mean, I think mine is going to look like this. What's up, AV? First time chat. Welcome in. SP8, how are you, buddy? Alice Madness Returns, huh? I think I've heard of that one. I think we're going to do this. Right on, Racer. We're definitely doing this. I don't like all the legend wrecks. Nice, Bizzo. That's amazing. No problem, Goldie. I do it to you all the time. You have a good afternoon, fam. Take care, work wife. Why not? I think I'm gonna do that, maybe, or maybe. Yeah, he's more points. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'll run the. I didn't. Southside, I didn't waste any time pulling my woods out. I think I'm gonna run with that. Probably something like that. Warrior's a button click to silver. I'll take him at some point. Oh, hey, Don J. I'm glad you're here. So if you guys are in a server with Don J, you should tag him and ask him if he's seen Merrick's 6-star woods. Nah, no idea, Racer. Yeah, it's better to be lucky than good sometimes, SP8. Whale Line Woods, hey Flo. The one card I have that Flo doesn't. I think legitimately this might be the only card on my entire roster that I have that Flo doesn't. There probably isn't another. How many cards are you missing, Flo, in the game? Not counting promoters, how many are you missing? The only promoters he's missing is maybe some of the boss battle ones. Nice, V-King. Rub that in. Flo loves it when someone else has a card he doesn't. So I'll probably run something like that. Hey, MJ, how are you? I didn't get any McRibs today. I've only had them twice since they came out, but I have to get some tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably run that. I don't love the lines, for sure. You're only missing 9? You're unsubbing. Is that all it took? Is that all it took? You okay? That didn't sound good. At all. So, what do you guys want to do today? Anything fun? Oh, sorry, Gluis. I just need to make sure I don't get booted by Donjay. Not entirely true, Piper, but that's not the worst idea. Who's excited about the chaotic powerhouse shards today? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Who's excited about the chaotic powerhouse shards? That's funny, Pally. How are you? No, McMenemy, once was enough. Once was enough. Is there new tours today? Viewers? I think there might be. That's chaotic powerhouse shards. I'm good with that. Gotta recoup the losses from Sethro. Is there anything else? Clicky? No clicky? Okay. Two Pyros tokens for KO. Nice. Is KO's who you're going to choose, McMenemy? I think most people are going to choose KO or Seth for Chaotic. Seth, KO, or Ray. Yeah, that seems to be most people's choice. One of those three, right? And Ray is aggressive. But that seems to be the choice on the guy side for Powerhouse. Based on his breaker only, yeah, you got his breaker higher. I need to get Woods' neutralize to 7. 71k is not enough for that. So, so I'm not quite there. And today's boss shop, not boss shop, but faction shop was really disappointing. Nice shoe. So Walter's interesting at defensive for healing, since you can hit his finisher over and over. Put an NWO plate on him. Super disappointing, just focus today. Boo. That's a big boo. B-Rock, you know what? It's gonna sound kind of silly. Actually gonna say Andre. Because eventually I feel like you will probably get the drip plate. And then Andre is required way more often than Godfather. I don't feel like either of them are going to probably light up the world. However, Oh, not Trick Stacy Lewis. We'll just start right there. Not Trick Stacy at all. No. Do you have Hall of Fame China? I'm assuming you don't have. I know you don't have Zianka. I'm assuming you don't have Becky. But if you look at Hall of Fame Andre, bruh, I don't know, man. The choose 7 to make into cross break is 9 MP. Maybe I don't think you. I don't think you have. If you get 17K Santa this winter, I'm gonna go ahead and say Andre for Andre requirements. I don't love either of them. Without a drip plate, but I think I probably would say Andre. Yeah, I'm sure Gluis. So that's tough mid-carder because Liv can do Showdown and Feud, but so can Dom. Daniel King, it was the day. It was middle of the road. I'm not going to complain. Nice, Southside. Congrats. I have said a few times, as long as you have the plate in Ronda, Dom is like unnerfable, really doesn't need perks. There's no current coaches that are gonna, make your life difficult. He is gonna kill 6 stars very quickly. If it makes you feel any better, Dom is my because of the shards. Let's go to my roster here. I have a 6-star male acro, and the second one is also going to be a male acro. I'm taking Dom over Liv, even already having a male acro. So yeah, I have Zianka as my only 6-star lady, but Zianka does everything. Yeah, Piper, that plate should have never been made, in my opinion. Give me a minute, I'll get there. I'm trying to catch up on some of these. Gluis, yeah, she's okay. I understand your situation is different, so I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, right? Which is difficult. Man, it's difficult. Hey, Carl, nice, buddy. I think you guys, Viking, you guys are probably onto something. You got a player different. You're not playing for turn one, right? Well, he did suck, Angelo, and then they made the plate and Ronda. No. I won't because these aren't mine. So that's a bunch of talent actually missing. So I think you guys are onto something with Stacy there. You just play for the big hit and not play for turn one. And then, I think it's probably a different story, right? And at 6-star with the kickouts, right now, the game lets you do that. So here's the problem. To advise you guys, this makes it difficult. Because I was talking to Sparks, and we were talking about 6-stars. And our thought process is, like, these new ones that are coming out for the vast bulk are just significantly better than most of the old ones. Hey, Scotty, how are you, buddy? So we're kind of feeling like holding unless we absolutely need to make a move. So if you guys, everybody needs 6-stars, right? Like, pretty much you just need 6 stars. Showdown has shown that if there's a Showdown event, you got to have the 6-star. So mid-carder, I think Dom is better. I'm taking Dom. But if you don't have that lady, right, for Showdown, I think you almost have to take Liv now and just deal with the consequences later, even if it's not that big of a consequence, right? It's just going to be the tokens. It probably won't be that long. So there's that. Hey, Sting, how are you? Gluis, same sort of thing, although I don't know if you guys can Showdown with Stacy. You know what I mean? But I don't know that you have a better option anyway. So you're probably going to have to make it work. Oh, if you can make EST mid-Carter, I think she's better than Liv. So I would make EST, and then even if you don't have woods, it's just 50% bleed. It's not a big deal, Flo. Okay. Yeah, if you can, if it gets it done for you, Gluis, then that's fine. Right, Mid Carter? Who doesn't? So I do think you got to have one option at the ladies, or your life is just miserable. If you don't have either, there's more guy events. I would do the guy first, assuming it's a good one. It probably likely, if you're not spending, it'll probably be a while before you get, you would think, a solid lady trick, because we get a lady chase this month. And how long has it been since we've had a lady chase? Anybody was a Lunder the last one? It's been a minute. Yeah, and how long has that been? 6 months at this point? April? April. So we got May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, 6 months. So at best, unless they throw a showdown one out like they did Zianka, but who knows if they're going to run Zianka shards because she was a zombie this next one. You guys are probably likely going to be a while. And I mean, like, honestly, is there a huge upgrade at Trickster at 6-star other than Zianka? Probably not a huge upgrade. I mean, Becky is good. She's better than Stacy, but I don't know that I believe she's going to be a huge upgrade, you know? Yeah, Mid Carter. If you guys are like within 150 shards, and I would hold off till Showdown to decide and see if her shards are in Showdown. But if you're like 300 shards away, I'm not on Zianka, then I just write it off, right? It's not going to happen until spring outbreak at the earliest. You know? So, but more the point, if you think you can get Lita's probably a decent answer for the most part. Showdown is going to be rough, basically, unless it's Liv or Bianca, to be honest. China with the Hall of Fame link, maybe to a degree Wendy. But that's about it. I mean, there's not a lot of other options. At least Lita will have a stun once you get going, and a 7-charge blue isn't out of the realm of possibility to load super hard. You could use the blue matchy match if you got it, and then Andre and stuff at the coach. So I don't know if I answered you guys' questions great, but well, yes and no, Gluis. Do you have a dude lined up? Because there's more dude events. So I would say dude first, simply because there's more events, right? And you need a 6-star. Now, Piper, if you're still around, that's a great question. The drip plate, man, if I got one. So for the memes, I would say Andre, because it would be funny. Naka, no. Those guys still aren't working yet, to my knowledge. So for the memes, I think Hall of Fame Andre, plus he could hit hard. Are we Yeah, he's god tier, yes, but I mean, like, do I really want another powerhouse Hall of Famer, particularly? Not really. Do I love Andre? Not really. Would it be funny? Yes, it would be funny because the and good, right? I mean, he hits what 20, 40 million. I've seen massive screenshots. I don't know what I would hit with him, but a lot. I am missing gears, but it doesn't really matter with that plate. So he would have to, I think, be certainly a top option. Yeah, Hall of Fame Andre with a drip plate. Yep. Because Piper asks, who if I the like four of my top picks. So let's assume he's also meaning I don't have somebody on my roster. Yeah, and Andre Rex too, Flo. It just makes a lot of sense. I'm actually a few shards away from his fuse to fill in the hollows, and then I plan on taking him up. Um, but I want to make sure I get the fuse, right, wherever he's at, just for Andre Rex alone. And then eventually you got to figure out get a drip plate, right? After him, this guy's kind of interesting. I don't think I would run it on Snoop. I know a lot of people like it on Snoop. I'm super disappointed I didn't get to try it on Jay at 6-star. I feel like that's got to be really good on him, but I didn't get to try it. Obviously, Umaga, it's amazing on Umaga. So probably 1 and 2. Yeah, he's probably worth leveling up. You could also run triple black. I already had Jay at 6-star, though, and it got removed before I was done. So I could, but it's a pain in the butt, Zandel. It's just a hassle, and it's not that fun. So 1 and 2 would be Umaga and Andre. Andre coming in number 1. Number 2 would be Umaga, who I don't have. Um, Hall of Fame Taker would be fun. Bliss for sure, yeah. Striker Bliss, Adder Moment, put that on. Ridiculous. I've seen what Evo can do with her. How are you, by the way, Zando? I think Dusty would be pretty interesting with it. Yeah, you're safe from Tech Lita. I don't know if I'd go that route. I didn't try it with him. Cody. I don't have Cody Flow, but Cody would have to. So Umaga, Cody, Hall of Fame Andre, and Bliss would probably be 4 of my choices. Sleeper pick, the Taker I don't have, IOW Taker. I think would be kind of fun with it. Shut up, Nick Menemy. Those would probably be 4 of them. I'm sure there's others, like, and a bunch of ones that I would want to try. Powerhouse Lashley, Jey Uso, Acro. No, drip plate. This is drip plate. Piper asked. I don't think he's here anymore, but Piper asked my top 4. And then there's just a bunch of people I'd like to mess with it on. And I'm trying to think of some of them. Honestly, Powerhouse Hogan would probably be good with it at 6-star. It was not bad at all. I didn't post the video because people just weren't watching a bunch of them, but I did try it with this build. Was not bad at all. At all. And especially if you had his gear, it would be really good on him. I don't think it would be lights out on Ray unless you were running something different than the normal stuff. Certainly worth trying, Evo. Mela could maybe be interesting. 6-star, she gets another black move. Would recycle itself. So Mela might be interesting. It's a crazy plate. Oh yeah, Zandel. That one wasn't hard. I just used Alundra on the Hell mode one. That I think she was the one available for it. That one wasn't bad at all. Yes. So tech though, I don't have a ton. So zombie or not zombie, Triple H is going first. DX Triple H. Yeah, he could actually Evo. Let's go class. DX Triple H is going next month, unless I just get bored later this month and decide to take him 6 anyway and not wait for talent up. Is this? Sorry. And then I have to decide between Dom or Techie. I think I'll probably take Techie up. Hey, Scon, how are you, buddy? Marvel Strike, yeah, I see Reminex is pissed, too, about the, whatchamacallits, the, what do you call those red stars things, because they screwed that up again. It's not the first time. Looked at it, McMenemy, it's still crappy, because the move charge is super high at 9. So I have to decide between ZDOM or Techie. I think I'm going to go Techie second and ZDOM third. Mainly, I would like to round out my roster a little bit better on the lady side, and also 6-star makes a huge difference for her. So I think I'll go that route. I wonder how Drip Plate would do on Shayna, too. Seems like it would be pretty good. Possibly Mosh. I don't know the rest of your team. Oh, is that what it is? 40 million orange? I still wouldn't have bought it because I don't spend on that, but that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't use the kick out, but I feel like Shayna could be really good. I mean, like, quite good. Because you're going to put the countdown gems out anyway. And, I mean, like, maybe these two and then, maybe even the Snapmare at that point, right? Shayna could be really good with the drip plate. That would be really interesting. So Tech, yeah, he's gonna go next month, probably, almost for sure. And then I think I want to work Techie second and Dom third. But I don't know that I'll stick with that because I do like Dom a lot. It depends how much I end up wanting as coach. Yeah, for sure, Evo. It is low charge though, so you could always. I know you'd probably want to run Matt, but you could always put a destroy trainer on and make it work if you really wanted to. Hey McLevin, how are you, buddy? I'm doing well. Showboat is gonna be Lita next. I have Gable and Woods, so it's Lita all the way. Black gets a 1 destroy, I think. There should be 1. I don't know who that is right off, but I think every color has 1 destroy. It might be Ivar. Yeah, Dom's a good one too, like Becky. You're only going to use 4K of his shards, so you won't have to convert any. Nice, McLovin. Very nice. Acro, I should take live, but I don't care because Dom's ridiculous and I just want it to be faster. Even, so I'm going to take Dom. F it. And then I guess it'll have to be live. Plus, I just took Roman, which is a lot of focus shards, so I even with these 2200, I might be short. Trickster, still no one I'm gonna take for the dudes right now. Maybe Theory, but I think I'll probably wait. I like Ray a lot, so I'm gonna level him up to 5-star gold. See how that goes. Powerhouse is kind of loaded with stuff anyway, so it's hard to make a bad choice with a lot of those guys. It's not my dragon, so not well. And Striker, we're taking Rocker. Hey, HD, how are you, buddy? We're going to take Rocker. That's not mine. I'm not a grandpa. He calls me that, hoping I'll be a grandpa soon. He knows I hate the thought of it, so it's a good troll. So these two aren't mine, Evo. These two are not mine. If I did have Dragon, there's no way I'd have him full stars either. Yeah, real Bob. So as long as the black move works the way, the black gem move works the way it does with multiplies, it's going to be Rocker. I don't know if they'll ever be able to make a stronger striker without completely breaking the game. With this move at 3 MP. I just don't know if they can make a stronger striker without breaking the game. It would be kind of crazy to think of what it would be if they did, but with the charge on these and how the multiplies work and how much damage is on that, assuming moves continue to scale fairly, like they would have to make a conscious decision to nerf him at the next level. They'd have to say, you know what, we're not increasing these at all. So like, you know, instead of everything else has a standard set kind of increase, they'd have to make a conscious effort to nerf him like the Stardust, Volkov, Callisto stuff way back in the day. So yeah, I can't see them ever making a stronger one than him, and I hope they don't. Really, honestly, both him and Nakamura's moves, Nakamura to a lesser extent, it's not great for the game to have things that can hit that hard. I've said that before. Would it super bum me out at the same time? Yes, but it really isn't good for the balance of the game if you can have somebody, you know, hit for like 20 million. So no, Southside, yeah. Not funny, Piper. So I can't really see getting away from Rocker ever. Number 2 would be Cody. Cody's ridiculous. Especially, you know, he can do so much. You guys probably know at this point I put a lot of value in versatility. Cody, I think, is more versatile than Rocker. So take that for what it's worth. Rocker kills in everything. Yeah. He can definitely boss battle. 6-star makes him better at that. I care more about boss battle than feud. But yeah, Rocker Sean is just ridiculous all around. So I might take Zombie Kind to 6-star for Tricksters just for the memes. Depending on token situation, I guess. Hall of Fame Hogan is not something I have any experience whatsoever with. I feel like taking him 6-star, he wouldn't need it, but also, or wouldn't necessarily help him a ton, but also Hall of Fame isn't that great. You know, so you're probably not out much using Hall of Fame tokens. I don't know what class he's or style he is though. Shinsuke, it's his 6-star move with the multiply gems. You run the multiply gems, the yellow move, and then you put the choose yellow on those, just like you do with Rocker Sean. It's just not as easy with Shinsuke. I think heavy machinery plate is going to be required, or if you have a line bonus. He's one of those top line bonus guys that's a killer. That makes sense, Zandel, because the Hall of Fame tokens are plentiful. Although January is coming up, so aggressive striker. Who else is in there with aggressive striker? I don't know right off. Not a lot, I don't think, at aggressive striker. So you're probably pretty solid there. Hey, Arkham. Dusty is aggressive, so you'd compete with Dusty. Who else? What's Bliss? She's chaotic. Okay. Chaotic. Yeah, I think you're fine on Hogan being aggressive. That's a pretty good spot for him, actually. That's a solid aggressive choice, then, I would say. With Hall of Fame tokens, I don't think you're going to, as of today, limit yourself, really. Is Cody aggressive? No, he's focused. Cody's focused. And obviously, I don't think you have Cody. You know, McMenemy, sometimes you're kind of not stupid. Just saying. Ah. I think Lashley is better than Hogan. I'm a big fan of him at 6-star, though. And also not a big fan of Hogan. But what do you think? Realist Flow, don't troll. Because, you know, it could be important. Like, who do you think's better? I think I'm going to title the video, I haven't posted it yet, from yesterday, Piper. I think I'm going to title it something along the lines of my adventure with whatever that node is called, and Senior Poopy Head for YouTube. I would imagine this would be a one-time thing. I can't imagine they are going to give out half the shards required for every style and class in the game over the next every month. I mean, that would be kind of crazy. I'd be fine with it, but yeah. Are you serious, Evo? Senior Poopy Head's challenge match, maybe. You dislike? How do you dislike Lashley? He's really good. Okay, so yeah, if he's not going to make a case for Hogan, then yes, Lashley all the way. The only he's just not Cody or Rocker. Are you being serious, Evo? I'm a little bit tired today. I didn't think I was particularly any more than normal. I don't know if you're serious or trolling me though. I like Lashley more than Dusty too, Evo. Lashley is so striker. He'd be my number 3 pick. So number 1, clearly Rocker. Number 2, clearly Cody. Number 3, I like Lashley number 3. Personally. Rocker, Cody, no one. Maybe I'll do a top 5. Yeah, not for me. Flo will say Macho probably. For me, he's not. But Macho King, yeah, he's good. I don't have him. Maybe that's why. But yeah. I like Foley a little bit less than Lashley in that slot. Yeah, I'm tired, Sensei. Actually, I think I'm feeling more, might change this weekend. Yeah, so that's definitely something in Macho's favor. Legend era, there's not a lot of good legends, so that doesn't hurt him for sure. But I don't mind Alpha either. Honestly, really, guys, the way 6-star landscape shakes out, it's actually not bad for Alpha because you want to go to a second turn anyway to get another stack of the buff. So it's not terrible for Alpha, really. And Alpha with yeah, he gets really good for sure, Real Bob, no question. He's actually can hit super stupid hard with the drip plate too. How hard was I hitting again, guys, at 5-star silver? It was a lot. I don't remember. I remember being really impressed how hard he hit. This way. I'd run off of this way. You want to play for turn 2, black match turn 1. Trainers? Yeah, black matchy match. You're gonna need a Lundra for the black match, so a 3 is a 5. 5 match, and Elias, I think. No, you got Eternal. Yeah. 3, 5. I have to really think this out now. I would say Alundra and Elias. So, because you're going to start with 2. Alundra more on the board. 3 matches, 5, 7, 8, and then your turn is 9. Yeah, Alundra and Elias. Yeah, hard enough I made a video. Yes, it was hard. Alundra, Elias, Woods, you hold this for when this is loaded. Oh yeah, that's right. That is coming up, and this would actually be here. This is actually a really good thing to do then, because a lot of people are going to be using Alpha, and nice Evo. A lot of people are going to be using Alpha, and there's no matchy match perks, which is a big deal for him. So this is actually a good shout. Maybe I'll take Blaze. Okay, good. 50% is what you want for the added gems. No, that's the right one. I want purple. Technically, though, he isn't wrong as well because you need a black match anyway. So the Alundra gives you the black match, and then if you have the Eternal Positivity. So yes, assuming you don't have a drip plate, yes, Eternal Positivity. You get a 3, and that would fill the purple. So you need a black match anyway, so he's not wrong. So that would save you Elias. So that makes sense. I can get down with that. HD. So you can go either, whichever you have more space for. With the purple, use Elias. If you have black free, then you don't need Elias. Either way, you're going for that black match. That's what you need turn 1. So it's all good. But yeah, that's a good point, HD. This also, if you don't have a Lundra, you would go Woods as well if you don't have a Lundra, because then you're going to start with 6 black, and a black match would load you. So you could actually use Woods and no Alundra. I like it because it increases the chance of getting the black match, and also is going to help your recycling. So I do like it either way, but without that, you could use gem damage, 35% or something like that. So yeah, this way you don't need Elias either. And then I would go, I would go Santa if you can. For the gem damage, flat, and if he's gold, you can, and you got a black percentage gem damage guy, you can use them. Although that's a lot less likely because they're pretty rare, the percentage black gems. So I think it's Zombie Edge if you got them for flat. If you don't have Zombie Edge, you don't have Santa, use that Universal MP down is also a great option because you know you're going for turn 2. So I would be inclined to say use the Universal MP downs if you have them there anyway. Or a specific color and target that color. So let's just say you'll probably see a decent amount of red, yeah? Steamboat, who is an easier one to get? Black, you'll probably see a lot of black if people are running Hogan. I would keep Titan because I care about boss battle Sib. And the NWO plate on him is for feud. Did you get Zombie Ray? Because he has an interesting build with the NWO plate too. Although I think a lot of people might like other stuff on him more. But his finisher is big as well. So NWO plate on Ray is interesting too. So like you can use Edge, Steph, and then who's black specifically down? Cesaro's green. I have them all, I just can't remember. Might not be leveled either. JMO's yellow. They might actually show up and doesn't work. Actually. Lashley. Yeah, Z-Bob. So he might not be a bad one. And then you could just target black MP users. So maybe something like this. And you could go -3 purple too. Yeah. Same thing with the black. That would be really good against other offas. So looking at the line bonus, people potentially running black. Wouldn't that hurt Sika too? Would that hurt Sika too? I think that would hurt Sika too. You're going to see a lot of Sika, a lot of Alpha, Macho King, not a lot, but some. Hogan, Powerhouse Hogan, you're going to definitely see. Legend Acro Spot, I can't imagine anyone's going to use Macho, but he uses black if people use Acro Macho. So black's a pretty good choice. Purple would be another good one. Oh, geez, Slick Rick, don't even. So yeah, I think Z-Bob would be a really good choice. So probably something like this then. The only reason Acro Warrior is going to be great. He's always great though. I'm a big fan. Oh my gosh, Piper. This guy. My favorite punching bag, Z-Bob's perfect for. Not happening. No Slick Rick. Yeah, actually, as far as the game goes right now, I'm in a better headspace than previous months for sure. They still do stuff, obviously, that gets to me. Eternal Positivity is off from when I did the drip thing. Let's put that back on. Because I'll be using him this weekend too. Like everybody else, probably. Probably not going to go with the 15 on him, so that's for sure. I gotta clean my medals up too. That's not a good one though, but let's throw a little... I mean, like, it's hard to be mad right now. The shards was my biggest really flow. Like, I get upset when I feel like the bulk of the community just can't do anything. And the shards is a huge deal. Like, this is more, honestly, it's better than I hoped for, giving out half of every single class and style option. That to me, that made my month like huge, because there's so many people without 6 stars, and this lets just about everyone get enough useful shards of somebody. I mean, like, of somebody useful. So that was my biggest complaint, like, for the community as a whole. So that's huge. My second biggest complaint will surprise nobody, and that's not going anywhere anytime soon, it seems like, and that's the feud glitching, right? That's my second biggest complaint. At this point, I don't give two craps about feud because of it, and that's where I stand. Everyone knows it. Made no secret about it. It's just rehashing it to bring it up, so it is what it is. I'm basically essentially over it. It's stupid, and the mode is stupid, and I won't do anything except the mode is freaking stupid. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's changing anytime soon. The mode is busted and it needs gone. If they're not going to fix it, get rid of it, or just openly say, hey, this is how you do it, so everyone feels like they can do it, because almost all of the top and the leaderboards are stupid anyway, which is fine. I'm glad the leaderboards are stupid with the way things are, but they might as well just say, hey, you know, this is how you do it, feel free to use it. That's the kind of post I'd like to see. But I just want to get you to 12. I need another one of these anyway. Come on, butthead.
I wrapped the arm in barbed wire and I tore them apart.
Yes, Sensei. That's exactly the point. Mako TV, thank you for the follow. You set your time forward 2 hours on your device. Literally, that's all you do. At least I think it's 2 hours. 2 hours should be good. That's all you do. Thank you. Sensei, that's more my point. It's not just that too. Like, it's to me, it's more a time thing. Yeah, metals this is effing ridiculous. This is medium low chance too. My RNG. At this point, like, to me, it's more a time thing, because like most of us aren't chasing a leaderboard anyway, but it's not really fair time-wise, and that's the one thing I value more than anything is my time. The feud glitch animation, the time travel, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's enough of that BS. There go all my metal bits. I guess 11 is where it's gonna stay. Whatever. You know, daylight savings time. Set your phone forward 2 hours and see what happens. I mean, it could. Who knows? So obviously all of this isn't loaded in feud, so we're not gonna play it. But we have our black match. Thank you, Alundra. I'm just gonna take the 3. That's all you would need. The only one of the few places where I feel like a skip turn is amazing is on Alpha here. So this is like perfect. You're already on that, so what do I do? Add another 2 hours. But yeah, I mean, I decided to quit being pissed about it all the time. I just think all competitive modes in this game are now a joke. No, it lets you skip the finishing animation. So what it does is it skips your finishing maneuver, whether that's a sub, a finisher, whatever that might be. And then it skips the loot box gems going out and all of that stuff. I've actually seen video of it, so. At this point, if they're not going to fix it, I would encourage everyone to go ahead and use it. That's my take on it. Because at the point where it's widespread, well-known, yep, Showdown is a joke too. So all of the, yes, time-saving technique, probably about 30 seconds a match. You play 6 matches a brawl, You're probably going to save 3 to 5 minutes of brawl most of the time. And then you add up how many brawls you play in a feud. You're probably gaining, you know, an hour to get to 40 million. Probably gain an hour, I would, something like that. 30 minutes, maybe? I don't know. But at this point, with the leaderboards being full of it, how have you not known, Park? Like, I ranted about it for, like, frick, man. Like, whole stream rants. The whole stream. Like, specific streams. There's a 30-minute stream where I went off on it. Like, completely off on it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It just... And Showdown has got all kinds of other issues with it, the buckets and things like that. So, so like the competitive game modes in this game disgust me. Then there's also loading, which is a huge problem. But doesn't bother me because that's more of an issue if you're a spender. And I personally would be terrified of doing that. But loading is also an issue. That's why there isn't a single leaderboard in this game that is accurate. So that I'm just really weird with my account anyway, so that's not something I could ever bring myself to do regardless, right? But and I would advise people that are looking to do that to be extremely careful. There's a great chance you're going to get your account stolen or hacked. Not hacked, stolen by doing it. So also the loading definitely would be against the terms of service, right? Using a glitch is like I don't think the feud glitch technically is against terms of service. But the loading 100% would be against terms of service. So the feud thing, while I don't like where we're at now and stuff, I don't think that actually would violate TOS at this point. Yeah, loading. You pay somebody like 30 cents on a buck and they buy stuff on your account. So they log into your account, buy crap, and then you get your account back. 30, 40 cents on a dollar. That's plagues mobile games everywhere. If you've ever played like any game where they're advertising, selling cheap whatever for this price, that's loading. If you've played WoW and seen it, same sort of thing. Different ways of going about it. Supercard for years, yep, that's every mobile game. You absolutely will risk losing your account. Some games can mail that crap to you. This game, I don't see any way that would be possible since you can't mail people like coin and packs and that sort of stuff. Some games like WoW, you can mail it to the person so it's not as dangerous to your account. All of that is very much violation of any TOS. But yes, every mobile game has loading. That's not a unique to Scopely problem. So that one doesn't nearly annoy me as much. Plus, I also don't spend for leaderboards. I mean, a dev can mail pulls. Absolutely, a dev can mail pulls. As we saw. No. I'll pass, Flo. But yes, that is something I would highly recommend against doing, because that is a TOS violation and a good chance of losing your account, so... Would you do 6 Striker Orton with gear and Riddle, 1 gear? Meat Key. Ooh, I am gonna say Alexa and get the moment. What do you guys think? Alexa with the moment, better plate, assuming he doesn't have drip plate. If he has drip plate, it's no question. Drip on Alexa. My guess, Sensei, is illegal gift cards, but I don't know that. My guess would be illegal gift cards. In games I've played before, it was usually that. Yeah, drip or sigil. I would say sigil if you don't have drip. So, Mrs. Merrick's and I played a game years ago called, what the heck is the name of it? What was that game called? Frick, I had it and I forgot it. I can't even remember right now. Phone game. There's also overseas things too. Yes, but in the case, the game I played, people were getting, China sells a lot of illegal iTunes cards for like pennies on a dollar. And they were buying iTunes cards and then loading your account that way. And overnight they banned like three-quarters of the top of the game. We lost most of our faction. It was kind of nice when they did it because her and I weren't doing any of it. And overnight we became like the best player, some of the best like players in the entire game. On the downside, we lost a bunch, three-quarters of our faction. But yeah, that was 6-7 years ago now, I think. And at that time it was illegal gift cards bought from China on that particular game is how they were getting it loaded. I have no idea on this game. Some of it could be foreign exchange rates, absolutely. Oh yes, absolutely, Sensei. Yeah, Zandel, it happens all the time. So, I mean, ultimately, you're letting somebody who's doing it have access to your account, which is scary. I've never, the only person that's ever logged into any game I've played is Mrs. Merrick's. I've never given anyone account information for any game in all the years I've been playing. I've always been super paranoid about that. I've never actually even sold an account. I've had accounts worth a lot of money in different games. Could never bring myself to sell them. Because I feel an attachment to them. As weird as that might sound. Okay, does that's enough off of gameplay for you guys, right? Like you actually don't want to go off turn 1. You're going for the buff kind of thing, and you can't, so you're just setting it up to do so. And HD's right, Woods is the better play. Because if you have him available, then you don't need Elias. You don't need Santa's 1 MP either. Nice, PRK, I'm jelly. But yeah, I mean, that's just stuff that plagues every mobile game. If people want to, they're always going to find a way to buy stuff at a reduced price. So that's not unique to Scopely. That one doesn't get me nearly as worked up, because I honestly, that just hurts them, right? If they're going to lose money on it potentially or not, I guess. I don't know how it works. Maybe they don't. With the gift cards, they maybe still get credited. But the feud thing affects the whole competition part of it. Like, if the only competition is buying stuff, that's not a competition. That's something different. So I don't get nearly as bent about that. But the competitive game modes in this game need reworked for sure. Showdown has its issues. I have no idea. Black Chapters. I don't have Apple. I would assume iTunes cards would work. Why wouldn't they? You just use the Apple Pay, right? And then Showdown, the buckets, no one has the same experience, right? Like, Sometimes you don't get attacked. Sometimes you get attacked. So these are things that just need addressed from a competitive standpoint, because there's no actual real competition. It's just a case of where you end up and what you're willing to do in some cases or not do. And in other cases, it's just down to random stupid luck. So those need fixed. That's why I care about boss battle. You know? Because I can just fight the boss. I don't care about leaderboards on anything because they're all skewed. So that's my take on it. And I'm not, like I said, I'm just over the feud thing. So set your clock forward 2 hours, save yourself some time until they fix it or publicly address it. People are, like Sensei said, flaunting the fact that it's happening and going on, and all the leaderboard people are doing it now, so whatever. Clearly, they don't mind. They have spoken, so until they publicly address it, that's where I'm at with that, right? So no use getting bent. I'll talk about the things that I can make a difference on. Edge, yeah. All heart. And Scott has a good build for him. That works pretty decent without a super sub. Because Edge has got one of the better subs anyway. Where are you at, Edge? Hey, Gav, how are you, buddy? This will be probably a stream a lot of people on YouTube enjoy. I'm sure there's a ton of people that don't know this stuff. Where are you, Edge? I am blind. You're right in here some... There you are. Give me a second, B-Rock. So all heart, you can do if you want, for sure. You're just gonna do this stuff though to refill. However you want to go about it. Yeah. All heart, negligible, probably, McLovin. You're not gonna gain a ton of damage out of it, right? You could also any of the plates break 3, get 3 green. You could do, or black, you know, in case when you do your choose destroy it's not there. All of that's fine. Oh, depends which version, Spinzizzle. If you mean, there's boss battle has 2 sets of leaderboards. There's the solo competition where pulls count. Anything with pulls we've already discussed is skewed because some people are willing to use loaders. The other one is not skewed, the actual one, but that's all faction based. So it's how fast you can finish it, right? So as a solo, it's not a solo thing, it's faction based, that leaderboard, because the faction that finishes first gets the most points that apply to that thing. And then you can also buy the packs that add on the weekend, the $4.99 that give you boss battle points, actual points. They've started adding points to that too. So there's a little bit of a spend aspect, but that one's pretty legit. The event within the event. That part is good. That's also why boss battle doesn't bother me. Generally speaking, the rewards for the not the solo one, but the boss battle itself within the solo, those go to who should get them. The people that get it done the fastest, and have their whole faction cleared. That is actually legit, as far as I know. So, you know, Woken and Booty were 1 and 2 on that last time, and I think TNM was 3rd. So, those are pretty legit on that one. So, no issues there. Also, another reason why I like boss battle. Obviously, there's an advantage having a bunch of 6 stars and being organized, but nothing wrong with that. Yep, Evo, exactly. If you have more 6 stars, it's easier. If you can take certain people, it's easier, but that's as it should be. It still takes a ton of communication and teamwork to get everyone through. So those people are completely deserving. They deserve where they end up on that. So I have no issues whatsoever on that. You don't need Ricochet. If you have Rhonda, absolutely you want Rhonda, Naomi, and 123 Kid. You actually can get away. Yes! 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 McLovin, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Enjoy, Brother Ray. Okay, if you don't have Ricochet or Rhonda, that's fine. You have 0 of these. Okay, do you have his plate? No, nothing will change. What this? Are you? If you're talking about Dominic, nothing is going to change for the way I run him. Now, you don't necessarily need MP. You can use. No one's going to have MP down, right? So or probably no one's going to have it. I can't imagine people are going to spend a ridiculous amount for MP down perks. So you may not need an MP trainer at all. So keep that in mind if you have your MP up perks maxed, right? Likely you won't have to worry about MP down. If you don't have Rhonda, no big deal. If you don't have Ricochet, no big deal. You can always use Steel. You can use anyone that adds 1 or more green MP. Okay. If you're not in Woken, Haven, Booty, TNM, or what's another one? Maybe Wolfpack. I won't see anyone. Maybe one if I do one person with it all feud. It's mainly just the top scoring feuding factions that bother to try that. 5SP maybe, not as much. For sure. I don't think you see that as much as, let's say, like Haven, you know? But yeah, everyone else won't, pretty much. So you won't see it too much. But any of your green 1 or more MP is fine if you're worried about it. Then you don't have to check. You do, yeah. Because you're going against, you're in that bracket. I almost never see you guys. I don't think I've seen a Woken person in the feuds. Maybe only once. I think I got Booty twice last one, and that was, I hadn't seen that. Yes! 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 Rob Miller, thank you so much for that sub, man. 7 months. I appreciate it. So anyway, any 1 MP or more, if you're worried about it, this feud, most of you probably won't even need to worry about it. And that gives you, if you don't have Rhonda, it's going to give you a benefit. Anyone that generates heal gems is the way you want to go. So let's just here place. Yeah, Booty has a bunch of big guys that are good for points. So Showboat Rock generates 4. Mankind, if you have them leveled up, generates 3. You could go with both of those 2 and generate 7. Gummy bear. Yummy, yummy. Thank you so much, Evo, for the 75 biddies, baby. Let's see. Gem damage. Is there a heal gem damage trainer? It really is, HD. He goes all offensive, so nothing to worry about. Punisher is nice to find too. He's very nice points as well. I'm doing well, Fifth Element. How are you? Brian was always nice to find when Brian was still playing too, if you were on an opposite team. I don't think there's any heal gem modifiers in the trainer. So yeah, you can just use those 2 to generate 7 extra. And then these ones, just use MP down. Be a huge jerk, use MP down. You won't need anything else. So the main thing is plate. So if you don't have these 2, throw MP down on. Double universal, it will mess so many people up. So many people up. In Fifth Element, I can't remember how much I said hi. So how are you today? This is the key for Dom. This is the one thing you can't live without. Without this, he's trash. Complete and utter trash. With this, he's really good to amazing. Ooh, 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 Ooh. Mayo, that's who. Thank you for the biddies, Mayo. Yeah, if you do universal double MP downs, people are gonna hate you so bad. Oh, Brother Ray, hi, how are you, buddy? Thank you for the hype train, guys. Appreciate that. Thanks for getting that started, Mayo. Yeah, so that's definitely great in feud. Then if you get a bad cascade, you're good for another round, right? So absolutely how I would run Dom, no question. If you don't have the offense, just go double MP down and make yourself annoying as possible. And also it'll help you live more if you because you're not generating quite as much damage. So hopefully that answers your questions. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. We are the Gummy Bears. Think you're going to see a lot of Warrior, and I would run him completely for sure. Disaway. Appreciate the biddies, Evo. I'd run him this way. Destroy 2 purple, 1 red, 2 purple, 1 red, then do the sub, get all the X breaks out, then the next, after the sub, you go ahead and hit this as many times as you can, so 1 red, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue without blowing up the board, and then you blow up the board after you buff your, this is only 1 turn, so no point doing it the first turn, it's just going to waste a bunch of time. Do it after the bear hug. Run all heart plate if you have it, because you're going to buff the purple and green gems and you're going to blow up the board. If you have almost, use almost. If you don't, you can also buff the sub because there's a ton of sub trainers. If you want sub, even without super sub, you can do that. Personally, if you have them gold in particular, you're going to want to go, Honky Tonk Man right here, because you're gonna have X breaks everywhere. But you can also do this silliness, which is kind of fun. You can do you can index the sub like crazy. And what I mean by like crazy is literally purple is the best class for subs. So you can do Zombie Brock, right? And then you can do Austin. And then there's 2 purple coaches at 50%. So you can do, what's her face? Tricky Nikki. And you can do him. So you can literally run 4 sub trainers, and boost the sub up quite a lot. So there's that. Yes! Are you freaking kidding me? Yes! Seth to the moon. Seth to the moon. Yeah, plus
Fifth element underscore 1976 cheered. X 133.
So thank you so much, Fifth Element, for the biddies, my man. I appreciate you. So that's one way. Or if you have almost, you can start indexing the X breaks because you're getting so many of them. Almost goes up to 100%. Mine's at 75. So you can use almost, and then it's Kane. I think Zombie Kane is 25%. So you can go that route because you're going to have X breaks everywhere. I would prefer, with the sub gone, probably maybe going that route. Now, if you don't like the buff, but I mean, you should easily, most of the time, 2 or 3 of these, you're getting an extra 122% from that. All heart, you got the green and the purple buffed an extra 100%. You can also do this number. And make some multiply gems as well. In this case, I would get a generate multiply gems going on. But that'll be ready after the sub, so you can do that and then blow up the board into multiply gems. So there's that option too. Also, if you have the red destroy coach, who I want to say is Dawkins. Hey, welcome back, Goldie. There's also, you can use a plate. Break 3, get MP. If you can make 4, if you can destroy 4, because then you can get 1 red and 3 of another color, and you could fill that up as well. So that's an option too, but I think Tech Dawkins is the red destroy. It's somebody I don't have, so I don't have that option with my warrior. No big deal. You could put a destroy trainer on if you wanted to, as well. Go that route. I don't think you really need to. There's just a lot. Warrior is just so much you can do. So Mr. T, you got what's his face Vader up there as well, and then Barrett is back in the loot, so he is usable as well. So warrior though, I like the tricolor that I showed you first quite a lot. Right here, it's pretty saucy, especially without the sub perks, because 3 turns is great. It drains them, and most of your X breaks are going to be there. It's a lot more clicks, MJ. I feel like you get a lot bigger boom with a lot less effort this way. I feel like this is a lot faster, and then if you don't keep them down, this has drained them. So not a big deal, right? Because the sub drained them. So it's also safer. I feel like it's faster and safer, if that makes sense. You can use the finisher if you want to go that route. Sadly, though, this doesn't get buffed by trainers, but health steal. Wait, what am I talking about? That does get buffed by trainers. Don't listen to me. Why did I go full stupid? Especially if you have Nakamura, it's quite good. And then perks, if you have it, have the I went full stupid. Well, let's just upgrade this as long as we're here. Might as well see where we can get. Hellsteel moves get buffed. Not that you're going to have it maxed, but you could go with the blue finisher too. Right here. Are power gems on offense? I forgot to look. Yes, good. Power gems there. Only 50% now though, huh? So power gems are down a little bit. But yeah, you could go that if you have Nakamura in particular. Warrior's Health Steal could be fun too, if you want to go that route, especially combined with the Health Steal buff here. So if you have Nakamura, yeah, I'm at 4. I'm at 8-4. If you have Nakamura, if you have Zombie Rock, that could be fun for Warrior too. With that that in play, right? So Warrior just really good, guys, really good. So, and in that case, I would honestly probably do the same thing and just sub it in here. I really like tricolor with him, honestly. One way or another, I tend to really like the tricolor because this is buying you time. Yep, there's a ton. Health steal, there's a lot of options, right? Just buying you time, get this loaded, heal yourself up. You could double up the health steal. That's the thing with him, which is kind of super cool. Yeah, especially, I wish I had Nakamura, because that's even another 100%, which is ridiculous. But if you have Rock, I know he's kind of rare, but you get Rock, you get Roman. You get Brian. Now imagine you have defensive perks maxed out. You get another 100%, and then Nakamura another 100%. And mine is only bronze. So that would max out at 500K more at bronze. And I'd be stealing, what, 1.2 million health at bronze. So you could do that too. That would be a lot of fun. Better, obviously, if you have Nakamura even. But even without Nakamura, you got... Where are you, Demon Balor? Not Demon Balor. Zombie Balor. This guy. 10%. Honestly, this build with something destroy. Is there purple to blue? Is smoke plate purple to blue, Goldie, or blue to purple? Purple to blue would be great, and then the destroy coach, but I don't have the destroy coach either, which I think blue to purple, that would work too. So if you had smoke plate, that would be fine. You could destroy the 3 blue to get the purple, but you want to keep refilling this, so you need 1 red, so you need the destroy coach, which I believe is Tech Dawkins for 1 more. So this with a smoke plate would be awesome, because you'd be filling it up quite quickly as well. So you likely would hit the finisher turn 2 after the sub. Oh, right on, Evo. That's awesome. So yeah, you could do that too. That would be a lot of fun. Warrior is just really cool. Like, really, really cool. You can do so much stuff with him. He's the Swiss Army knife of champions. So mine is going to go up to silver before feud, probably gold when feud starts if there's evolve points. We'll find out when G reads us the blog in a little bit. I'm assuming he is. I actually didn't ask him if he was doing that today. Let me find out. I'm sure he is. I don't know why he wouldn't be. Oh, I missed this. And where is G? Okay. Hey, Baby Ice, how are you? I'm completely caught up. So you're good to talk about anything? I do want to talk about, you know what sucks? Is Hulu cuts crap. So everybody said Gargano, you guys were talking about Gargano on Raw. Hulu didn't have Gargano in Raw. They cut him from the Hulu episode. So I have no idea what went down with Gargano. That's super annoying. But every week they cut something. So they cut Candice and Bailey's matches in the past too. So it's super annoying. I don't like that. At all. But yeah, you're good to talk about anything now. So it wasn't a good promo. It was not a good. Okay, he missed on it then. Okay, I did enjoy Miz. So I want to say the Roman promo was really good. Like, really good. And then the end when he was walking out, that extra, like, he had extra sauce on it, I feel like he was really went another level. I enjoyed that, and Miz coming out was great, like the way he did. Roman, oof, that was a strong promo, man. I liked it a lot. I liked all of it. Roman's was great. Heyman was great as always. Was good stuff. Obviously, I didn't get to see my man Sammy, but still, Roman was great. I guess if it sucked, then it's good. Hulu cut it, I guess, but I'd still like to see it. But that was my favorite part of Raw for sure. The Roman promo was lights out. Okay, gotcha. Bro, PRK, what up? I love Sammy. Man. You thought the Johnny stuff was funny? I'll try and watch it on YouTube. Because we'll see. I didn't. I don't watch any... What's gone? I'm what? I'm on the WWE YouTube. Oh, it's on the WWE. Okay, that makes way more sense. Like, what are you talking about? It helps if you read right. It's the best. He's pretty crazy, right? The Uzi was amazing. Like, Sammy literally getting... Yeah, he's kind of like a Jeff Hardy, right? Like, he's a crazy daredevil. Like, he probably won't be able to move when he's 30 kind of guy. Bailey's great at anything. She's just a good heel without the alcohol. Yeah, that's awesome and also scary for him because he's probably gonna get hurt. You know. I'm trying to keep up with chat right now. The Uzi promo was amazing. Sammy is so good, and getting Jay to crack was amazing. All right, I'll check it out, PRK, but only because it's you. He just like ping-ponged off him. Boop. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, that's funny. That was worth the view. Yeah, every one of them. Even Roman couldn't help it. Like, oh, did you guys see on Sammy's yeah, NXT it wasn't the best for sure. Although I did like Pretty Deadly coming out. Just because they're super entertaining, they're great heels. Did you guys see Sammy's he tweeted Roman's interview from like a year ago? And Roman's talking about, they asked Roman who he'd like to see in the main event or who he could see being a main event that people might not know. Yeah, that was great. It was really good. Like over a year ago, Roman talking about Sammy, that was super cool. I enjoyed that quite a bit. But yeah, Sammy's so good. And NXT was not the best NXT, Baby Ice, but what do you expect? The Creed brothers didn't wrestle. There was no Ivy Nile. No Katana flipping all over the place. You know, a lot of stuff they normally have. I mean, very little from what's his face, Mello. Almost no airtime, like just that split little second thing there. So yeah, most of their powerhouses didn't do anything. I'm not a Mandy Rose fan, so I don't really care about that. Yeah, that wasn't much. But yeah. Dude, call me a mark if you want. I don't care. I'm not always been the biggest Bray fan, but I absolutely agree, Evo. I goosebump when he comes out to his music and stuff. I definitely goosebump when Bray comes out. And the way his promos are now, like the vulnerable kind of, you know, like I feel like that's probably how he feels inside and he's just letting himself show it. Is so good. And I can't wait to see where this Uncle Howdy thing is going. Like yeah, dude. 100% Evo. Agreed. That wouldn't surprise me, Fat Jord. Like, Yeah, and like Bray has too many ideas. So like if he gets the right support to like help him grow his ideas and channel it and focus it, and I think Triple H is gonna do that. It could be insanely special because yeah, when it comes to creativity, Bray is off the charts. So if they can mix and make all of it mesh, I think it'll be something incredibly special for years, right? For years. And yeah, Sammy, I think like he is so over and that angle is so good. I'm glad they're just going to let it continue to happen organically. Yeah, hello Fat Jared, how are you, buddy? How's my favorite Welshman? It's been a minute. I miss the voice calls though. All you Euro guys that I actually really like, I miss that. Even HD. I even miss listening to HD on voice. I can't believe I just said that. I don't care what Sammy does, I'm all in. Yeah, for sure, Evo. Hey, big homie, how are you? Why are you shocked? I like you. I just pretend to not like you. There's a difference. Yeah, I think the ad should be like it's either once an hour or once every 30 minutes. I think it might be once an hour. So you should be good for a while now. Cool. I'm gonna call you Cool Llama, even though it doesn't say Cool Llama. I'm gonna call you Cool Llama. Thank you for the follow, Cool Llama. I appreciate that. It's amazing that Sammy was under a mask for so long. Agreed, Evo. Absolutely. The other person too is Matt Hardy. When he's done, needs to do creative too, because Matt Hardy's hella creative as well. Yeah, Santos is awesome. I'm excited to see where that goes. I do at least once per stream, Fifth Element. Wilpus, thank you for the biddies, my man. Oh, you DM me a Sammy thing? I will get distracted happily with that. When is this from? Oh, yes, I saw this one. This was great. Yeah. That was awesome. That was fantastic, Goldie. The Waffle House thing and then Jay perked right up. That was amazing. What? Yeah. Yeah, PRK, absolutely. Absolutely. So the thing too, like, I gotta feel like how fun do you think they're having? Because Jay is yep, sorry, Fat George, you should be good now. Jay is like, I bet you he loves Sammy. And like if that was I got you, Evo. If that was like me, and they gotta be having so much fun right now, like playing like they can't stand each other. Oh, so good. So good. I don't know. I'm like a fan, so I get a little bit whatever. Yes. Yes. Yes, big homie. Thank you so much for that sub, man. Okay, before G reads us the blog, what any other setups you guys want to cover for a particular character for feud? I mean, we kind of went over a few in depth. Nice, big homie. But is there anyone else you want to see for the feud specifically that I have? Get out of here with that crap, Goldie. This person. Next thing she's gonna say RVD. You heard me. Get out of here with that crap. I don't have him leveled up, PRK. He has what contest boosts? What contest boost? Generate 2 gems? Get out of here. 619. Everybody. These people. You're the only person with him leveled up. Because Big John Stud is Big John Stud. Okay, there's two people, you and Sissa. Yep, there's two. I think everyone knows how to run Sika. There's some slight variations. Some people like the finisher. You blog... No, I will not blog you. Some people like the finisher. I like the green move. I get why some people like the finisher too. I happen to like the green usually. Why does everyone keep saying blog? What? 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 Check. Okay. What? Yay! 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 Not just yours, everybody's. That's exciting. That's super exciting. No blogging. It's it. So it doesn't matter to anyone, except for like me and Goldie probably, and then Gerson I'm sure is happy about it too, and the other CCs. That's all. It's just there's a Scopely employee that is in our room now, and she wasn't for a while. She's very helpful and very good, and she's back, so we're very happy about that. This is so funny. For me. Okay. I'm being catfished by Furpo? What? Did you just say I was being catfished by Furpo? This is disturbing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, don't run Steamboat. Run this guy. If you have this guy, run this guy. Don't run this guy, ever. There's not a lot of good stuff in here. Options are limited in the Legend era. Not sure I can talk about it. There's definitely no conspiracies, though, Bill's Mafia. So, it is all actually extremely innocent, shockingly, much more than I thought. Like, when I say extremely innocent, I mean completely. And there's definitely no conspiracies to be had. Yes. And there was there was multiple things that didn't happen well with all of that. No, it's not that. It was definitely dev to dev. 100%. Actually, dev to plural, but this is exciting. Yeah, right? No, so... But anyway, I am very blunt and honest, so I'm gonna respectfully not answer any more questions, but I 1000% believe it was entirely innocent. And if I thought it was a conspiracy we had, I promise you I'd blow it up, and I think you guys know that. So in this case, I will respectfully do what I'm supposed to and keep my mouth shut. Normally I wouldn't, but I do actually completely believe it was innocent, so we're good. I was never on it, but I may have helped people get on it because it was super funny. And very coincidental. But I don't always think about the things I do right away. So I probably shouldn't have posted that screenshot about first place. It was the initial response, which I'm told a lot of people had that same initial response. So just unfortunately, I guess people have been harassing him, which is unfortunate. And I probably didn't help that at all, so, you know, whatever. I'm not perfect. Absolutely. Yeah, Mayo. That does suck. I'm definitely not perfect, though. So, Lee, thank you for that picture, dude. That's amazing. Super cute. I, at some point, am definitely gonna do... I need to know... Oh, yeah, MJ, he got his staples out. He's doing really well. Still could potentially have issues, like, with something tearing internally if he overdid it or that kind of stuff as he's healing. But, like, completely out of the woods and in the clear. Yeah, and his sense of humor, fantastic. The pumpkin he carved, he carved he cut out the same kind of like wound and then he stapled it. So it looked exactly like his I don't know if he likes McRibs that much actually, so yeah, matching incisions. Thank you, Goldie. I'm struggling with words a lot today. But yeah, Lee, some point I'm for sure gonna do the Merrick's do-rag stream with the camera on, but you need to be there so I don't get in trouble. you need to be there so I don't get in trouble. Because it is 2022 and things can be misunderstood occasionally, and I don't want to get banned from Twitch. At all. We have an album to produce, yeah. I am. I'm super happy. Yes. You good in the hood? Thanks, Lee. I appreciate you. But yeah, all right. Will I? Oh man, no, but I'll maybe play it. I'll maybe play it with it on. I'm sure Goldie's got it bookmarked somewhere, probably favorited. I probably should delete that video from the internet forever. probably one of the worst things that I've ever done. I mean, yours, yes, the blog reading, the original. Not your song. I can't do that. I could. Absolutely could. Okay, we don't have too much time left before G reads us the blog. 2 minutes. Anything else that we want to go over in the last 2 minutes? Other than to recap, Grant is a good human being. The Grant from this happy accidents, right? No judgments, but happy accidents. I got some bad news for you. So, Evo, we need to talk. We need to talk about what we can do to make him great. Whatever it is, can it be done? Can we do it? He's got the bullhammer. He's got the bullhammer. What? I need to look him up on the portal. He destroys color turn gems. It doesn't get any better than that. Choose one gem to make into a trap gem. Make one random gem into a botch. Make one random gem into a blast gem. There's probably no way that he can be good. But blast gem? Where do you see these blast gems? It goes to 10, but the Titan plate won't work off of traps. Oh, that's hurtful. You're talking about this one. Where's... Yes, I see the color turn to blast. I see it. Right there. Why are you so rude? Where does he make color turn gems, though? Don't we need color turn gems? Reading is hard. This is destroy color turn. Oh, not for a tag link. I think you might be right, Lee. I mean, Evo's been trying to sell you some straight trash on some of his ideas. I don't know, Evo. I think you're reaching. As much as I want the bullhammer, I think you're reaching. You know what I mean? So everyone that is currently waiting for G to be on and you're on my stream, welcome. You can find me here daily on Twitch. I am back to streaming champs 5 days a week. And how did that work out for you? You actually liked him. 1 day on the champs channel, 4 days on mine. That's official. Back to 5 days a week champs. Before we know it, I may even do news once in a while. Yeah, it's a great place to take a nap. Wade Barrett, it was in the... See you in a few months for Burnout 2.0. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Ed, how are you? I'm excited for dinner. He's all over the loot. I got 2,000 shards of him. And I didn't even go whale ricks. No, that's not actually true. I don't think it's going to be a legend. because I think we're getting legend type players, not legend era type players. So how about we know it's a dude. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I Am Madness guesses striker angle for new character. Ooh, I like that guess. It's Scopely. Do they need a reason to make a bad lane? It wouldn't be the first time. Legend. Fine. Fine. No one wants to see me anyway. 227 people and no one wants to watch me. They just want to watch the blog. Guess we'll raid champions before you guys leave. Because no one likes me. Rude. It's fine. It's fine. Y'all only show up when G's reading a blog. No one wants to listen to Merrick's. It's fine. Whatever. For the people watching this on YouTube, you're the real ones. I appreciate you. Take care, guys. Have a good day. I appreciate you coming out, even if it's for a few minutes. I don't mind. Enjoy the blog review. Thank you so much, guys. I was just giving you crap. I'm just playing. I love you guys too. Really appreciate you. Tomorrow, hopefully I'm on time and we'll get back to the feud thing. And actually, I think I might do a top 5. Oh, now you talk, Los. Now you talk. That's rude, Los. Really, really rude. You're my faction mate even. Fine. Okay. On that note, goodbye.